you been in a relationship before?
Yeah.
What was your experience?
It depends on which relationship. Like the one when I was 17 was very positive. The one when I was 19 was terrible. The one when I was 26, 27 was terrible. But it's like, I've only ever had feelings for one person, and I don't want to name them, you know what I mean? And it's like, once you hung up on one person, you're hung up for life.
So, with your experiences to relationships, would you change anything about them?
I wouldn't be so foolish, you know, because I had the opportunity to move to the north of Ireland when I was young, and I didn't, you know. And then I wouldn't be in the mess I was in today.
So I'm going to ask this one. Don't need to answer if you don't want to.
Yeah.
What are your experiences with sex?
Quite a lot, but as I say, like when I was 17 it was perfect, but through trauma and stuff like that, and through, like, I realised I'm asexual.
So do you want to elaborate your sexuality and stuff?
Yeah.
Talk about.
So my sexuality is I would class as omniromantic, which is likes everyone but with a preference for feminine features. Asexual is lack of desires, and and my gender is non-binary, so I don't identify as man or woman, I identify as non-binary. Oh yeah, my pronouns are they, them, so I don't use he, him, or she, hers. No.
So that'd be like the GP?
Yeah. There used to be Central Youth, but I'm over the age for it now, you know.
When you have been in a relationship, who would you talk to for advice?
Probably mum or dad, you know, and they'd always give me the wrong advice, you know what I mean? It was like always the wrong advice, always, you know, as I say, I should have followed me gut.
What is your definition of a relationship?
It's like when two people are together and they enjoy each other's company. Sometimes they have intercourse, and like it's about being there for each other, and you know it's more exclusive than a friendship. Online dating is my best friend, you know what I mean? It's like in the old days there used to be something called Flirtomatic. It's not around anymore. God rest its soul, you know. Oh, it was the be all and end all of relationships, like, and then it was just the start of WhatsApp, you know. Now there's all sorts of places to meet people, LGBT groups, and you don't meet people in the conventional way. It's like I met my ex via an LGBT group, so it's like, and there's also meet and match, which you can use. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced, if I'm honest with you. You know, that they'd find someone as complex as me. You know, but there's all sorts of dating. You know, there's as I say, you know. But as I say, I am on the books of meet and match. You know, but it's like, do I really trust anything, you know what I mean? Sometimes you go out there, so trust your instinct, that's what I'm saying. Trust your instincts, you know. It's like, I could do a grand speech about, you know, like where I went on holiday, but I'm not like some people.
Yeah. So what does a healthy relationship look like to you?
Healthy relationship, enjoying each other's company, no violence, got each other's back, You know, just enjoying each other's company.
What does an unhealthy relationship look like?
Violence, definitely violence, and as I say, coercive control, that sort of thing. You know.
Yeah. How many types of relationships can you think of?
There's loads. There's loads. There's friendships, relationships. There's all sorts of relationships. Oh, but that is a good thing about Meet and Match. You can get relationship training, and it's free.
You've been in a relationship before?
I have in high school, but it didn't last long, as usual. It never does.
Are you in a relationship now?
Yeah.
And who are you in a relationship with?
A relationship with Tom. Tom was like generally the best. He knows me so well. I know him, he knows me. He knows me better than Farbod does. I have to say that because it's probably is true. So.
And how did you meet Tom?
I met Tom at Radio Here. So when I first walked in, I thought, okay, I better introduce myself to him. Exactly.
In a relationship before?
Yes. Me and Alex were both in the same boat. We both got dumped by our fiancés. And that was really quite sad. But even though I had mixed feelings about it and all kind of like unhealthy relationships from that, but I was very happy when God blessed me with Alex, because he pulled me out of that situation and our love grew. Well, when my fiance dumped me, that was kind of like a bad relationship, but apart from that, me and Alex, we have a good relationship and it's really strong sometimes, but not all the time.
So what would you do the other times?
Sometimes I keep to myself or I talk to my parents.
So your parents help you out with relationship advice?
Yeah. That because at one time during COVID and before I moved, we were thinking about getting married, me and Alex. And we were talking about it with Mum, and she said, okay, are you sure you want to be in a big commitment? And she said, wait until COVID is over and think and review. Now that almost COVID has gone, now she's saying that you've not seen each other for the best part of a year. You've got to like rekindle your relationship and see if it grows from there. I like to say yes, that because it can be difficult if you don't have feelings for the person that you're in the relationship with. A person who loves and trusts and loves trust and really working with the other person with trust as well. A non-romantic relationship can be anything, and it can be like people have secrets and it can be bad secrets, and you don't really tell them what you're doing with some like different things. Like it could be a secret other relationship, or it could be something that you can't really get your head around.